Hey guys, it's Jonna. Today I am coming to you from my floor because we are going to do a little DIY, kind of a little like parody type DIY, totally a joke, but I thought it would be hilarious and a lot of fun to recreate the infamous Sweetener tour crew neck. I will put in a picture, but you all know what I'm talking about. The fandom is not happy with this one, and it's definitely not my favorite, but I thought it would be hilarious to recreate it, and why not? So let's just get started. So yeah, this isn't like a formal DIY. This is like, I mean, you could follow it if you wanted, but it's like a little bit more of a joke. I love Ariana and everything she does, and just because I don't like one piece of merch doesn't mean I dislike her in any way. I still love her and will always love her, but I just thought it would be hilarious because everyone is so up in arms about this. So we're gonna use a little white crew neck, and I've had this lying around for possible merch videos. Also, I was going to do like a formal merch video like the ones I've done in the past, but she made her designs like hella complicated this year. So I was like, ooh, probably can't do that. And then I thought of this and I was like, this is probably more fun anyway. We're gonna use some markers, some like classic Crayola markers, and some green and pink pens. Cosmo and Wanda, where you at? Oh, and then I'm also gonna use food coloring. I'm gonna try to dye with food coloring because I don't have anything fancy with me right now, and I also didn't want to get anything stained. So I was like, let's try food coloring. I hear you can do that. I don't know. Let's try it. Let's get started. All right, so we got our little crew neck here on the floor. I love how I put the paper down to try to like cover it, but you can still see my floor. I don't know, we're just gonna follow the pictures and recreate it and laugh because it's gonna be funny. So I think what I'm gonna start with is writing everything out, or writing the text out, like the song names. So there's the song names, and then there's like USA and Europe. So the countries are in green. Also, Canada's not on there, rude. And then the song names are in pink. So I'm gonna start with those. I'm literally just gonna do it in pen because I was like, what am I gonna do? Go out and buy fabric markers? Fabric markers are so expensive. Have you ever tried to buy fabric markers? They're expensive. Anyway, so yeah, and then after I write everything out, we're gonna put the blue blob on it. So I'm gonna start with the front, and we're just gonna do that and see what happens. I'm not trying to match the font super crazy. I'm not using any transfer paper because I didn't know how that would work with the blue. You know, it's all a joke. Just, you know. Oh, pen is not as cute as I thought, but I think it's because this is like, it's mostly polyester. I feel like you would have an easier time with cotton. So if you feel like doing this for whatever reason, use cotton. This is hilarious. This is gonna be so funny. I think if you had like thin permanent markers, that would probably work also. Fun! Did I put that too far? Oh well, it's too late now. Doesn't matter. Okay, can we see it? Let's do a little zoom. Nope, wrong way, wrong way. All right, we got a little start there. Super cute, super fun. Okay, so the next part is the big Sweetener World Tour that goes in the middle. And I'm gonna use a permanent marker for this because I have a black one. And I'm gonna put a towel underneath just in case. Don't want it to seep through the back, you know? All right, we're just gonna write out Sweetener World Tour in lowercase letters. Do you like my mermaid socks also? Super fun. Ooh, this is not much easier. Yeah, it's a little bit easier. Hey, that's kind of cute. Not awful. See, if we just left it like this, I'd be like, you know what, that's pretty cute. But we gotta add a blob on it. We're gonna do blob last. So we're gonna flip this over now and do the back. All right, what is next for this one? The bottom. So we got a big USA and Europe, and then we got a big Sweetener World Tour. All right, so we're gonna do USA and Europe in the green pen, and then Sweetener World Tour in the permanent marker. I want to know the discussion. Like when they were making this, I want to know what they all said to each other. Like, how do you pitch this? Like, okay, so we're gonna write a bunch of songs from the albums, and everyone's like, okay, cool, cool. And then, you know, we're gonna write like the countries, and everyone's like, okay, cool, cool. And then she's like, all right, and we're gonna put a big blue blob on the front and the back. And they're like, hold on, you lost me. And then she just like pitched it really well, so everybody was like, yeah, let's do it. Even though, like, I'm sure that she, like, I don't think anyone is like controlling her for, I almost wrote something wrong. I'm sure no one's controlling her for merch. Like, she could make absolutely anything she wanted for merch. I think I made that a little too close to the songs, but I need a little room for the other part. And also, what's done is done, so that's fine. So also, I know that this part looks like it's kind of distorted, but I can't do that with my hand, so we're just gonna pretend it's not like that. So now all we have left is these like weird markings here and the blobs. I'm just gonna kind of like, whoop. Ooh, that worked. Whoop. Why do I have to make the noise? Right? Cool. It's a little more red than pink, but like, whatever. Fun. It goes over the USA part, but how am I gonna do that? Oh wow. Fun! That looks pretty similar. This is hilarious. I really needed this mood booster. This is so funny to me. Alright, let's move on to serious blobbing. So let's just add some more. I thought I was gonna have to add so much food coloring. I guess if you're like actually dyeing something, you should add more, but I don't know, you could just get regular dye. Look at that blue. That's so pretty. I don't know how they did this. They also could have went in paint and just like went boop boop, but paint doesn't even exist anymore, does it? I'm like nervous to do this, even though it really doesn't matter if I kind of ruin it or not. That looks okay. It's not the same blue, but we'll survive. It's kind of like running all over the place because this top part is polyester, but that's fine. And then some more blobbing. It's just like a whole, whoops. I was gonna say, it's just a whole blob in the middle here. Break up with your girlfriend on board is like totally covered. It doesn't really look, I mean like it's making the pink look kind of purple. Ta-da! Similar, maybe? It totally spread way more than it was supposed to, but it still looks like a blob, so I guess it still works, but I'm not gonna spread it as much on the front. I'm just gonna like lay it down and kind of let it do its thing, and we'll see how that goes. So we're gonna do another blob in the top corner, and hope it doesn't spread as much as last time. Okay, I think I'm gonna leave it like that because it's gonna spread, and we'll just see what happens. Man, it's so hard to get this controlled. Like, look at how much it spread. But also, again, very blobby, so if that's the point, then we did it. How hilarious is this? The blobs just keep growing. Okay, like look at the back. Just the biggest blob you've ever seen. I think it's so funny. And it looks like it, but it doesn't look like it. The blobs kind of ruin it. But yeah, like look at this, like the whole back is just a blob. Let me know if I should wear this in public, because that would be jokes. And people would just be like, what is that? But you know what? People wear such weird things these days that maybe no one would even notice. This was a good laugh. I really needed this good laugh. So that is it for recreating this Sweetener crew neck. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you think of the merch. Let me know what you thought of the video. But I think that's it. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you liked it. If you did, you can check back to my channel for more videos, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.